If you look at your life, you'll probably notice something strange. There was a time when you wanted to learn graphic design, then psychology, then business, then fitness, then content creation, then maybe coding, music, languages, or something completely different. Every new interest felt exciting. Every new skill felt like it could change your life. But after a while, you moved on to something else. So what's really happening? Why do some people have so many interests that they struggle to stick to just one? And is this actually a problem or something deeper? Today we'll uncover the psychology behind it. Psychologists say that some people are naturally high in a personality trait called openness to experience. These people are curious about everything. They love learning, exploring, experimenting. Their minds constantly search for new ideas and possibilities. While other people are happy doing the same thing for years, highly curious people become excited by novelty. And every time they discover something new, their brain releases dopamine, the chemical associated with motivation and reward. That's why the beginning of a new hobby feels amazing. The possibilities seem endless, the future looks exciting. But then reality arrives. Progress becomes slower, results take time, and the excitement starts fading. That's when many people jump to the next interest, not because they're lazy, but because their brain is chasing the feeling of novelty again. Another reason is something psychologists call the paradox of choice. Imagine standing in front of 100 different doors. Each one leads to a different future, a different career, a different skill, a different life. How do you choose? For many people, having too many options creates anxiety because choosing one path means letting go of all the others. What if you choose the wrong one? What if there's a better opportunity waiting somewhere else? So instead of committing to one thing, they keep exploring everything, and years can pass without making real progress in any direction. But here's the interesting part. People with many interests often see connections that others don't. They combine ideas from different fields. They think differently. Many successful entrepreneurs, inventors, and creators were interested in multiple subjects at the same time. Their creativity came from connecting different worlds together. So having many interests isn't necessarily a weakness. In fact, it can be a strength. The problem begins when curiosity replaces commitment. Some people spend years learning, researching, watching videos, starting projects, but never staying long enough to become truly skilled. Because mastery requires repetition, and repetition isn't always exciting. The truth is that every passion becomes boring sometimes. Every skill becomes difficult. Every dream eventually requires discipline. The people who succeed aren't always the most talented. They're often the people who stay committed after the excitement disappears. So if you're someone with too many interests, don't think there's something wrong with you. Your curiosity is a gift. Your mind was built to explore. Just remember that exploration helps you find a path, but commitment is what takes you to the destination, because a curious mind can discover 1,000 opportunities, but only focus can turn one of them into success. If you love understanding human psychology and hidden behaviors, subscribe to Mind Sense, because here we decode the mind behind human behavior. And comment below, how many interests are you currently trying to learn? I'll see you in the next video where we'll uncover another hidden truth about human psychology.